Also, you need to start your share play.
I just got in the game.
Okay.
Here? Yes.
Wait a second, I remember it.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I didn't notice it either, actually.
You probably didn't plan on coming back here, eh? Well, plans do change, no? Are you angry? You're angry. There is this one thing I must do before I can become a hammer. Before.
This is not a negotiation, Louis, so choose your next words carefully.
Whoa. Listen, there is someone who needs my help. You know me, always the good Samaritan.
Let me guess. Leon?
Yes, exactly. Leon and that young woman, they're both infected. They need this medicine. It slows the infection, and I know it works. I used it on myself. So,
Why does this matter to me?
because you two are infected. It's what I researched for all these years, Ada, and I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes. You must already feel the effects, eh? The medicine will stop them for a time. Just trust me. You have a lot to gain and nothing to lose.
Okay, but this is your last chance. We do this first, and then the amber.
I'll let Leon know.
As far as I can tell, she's been infected a lot.
Hola, Luis here.
Not about the same time as Leon. She gets infected before meeting him in the village. He gets infected after her.
Is that the present I want to give you? Medicine will help to suppress the progress of your...
I think they get infected roughly the same time.
Mm.
Come to the
Because
court.
she rescues him in the village with the bell, and then she shows up in... Well, actually, no. No, she gets infected before him. But the effects
She,
kick in the village, okay.
and Leon fully passes out from his infection.
Then again, he was kicked it by the equivalent of Shaquille O'Neal.
I'm talking about after beating Del Lago.
There's a hidden laboratory downstairs.
He passes out at evening and wakes up in the middle of the night. So like an hour, maybe.
With the suppressant?
While Ada is sitting around on her hands waiting on Lewis.
What would I do without you?
Actually, no, that's... God, the timeline is weird there.
There'll be a video explaining it.
Guess we'll find out.
He teleported down here.
He did?
No, I'm saying there's no way. Also, I did the exact same thing.
Oh, you didn't buy a case upgrade.
Excuse me.
Did the sheriff play cut for a sec? Did they throw their scythe at you?
No, they did not.
I thought something passed by you.
Nice.
Good. Can't tell if that one was stuck on the wall or not.
He's definitely something right now.
He's just not advancing.
Yeah, he's glitched.
I guess you got a knife. That's all about all I can say.
Oh no.
Cool. I was wondering why you were aiming with the legs with the machine gun.
Because, as it turns out, if you want to get them, to melee them, it's actually easier to do it with the legs.
Yeah. It's just,
It depends on your priorities if you want to do that or not.
I just prefer damaging the head, killing it faster.
Oh no! Ayúdame!
Oh, no, no!
Por favor!
Medicine be destroyed!
Luis, let it go. Luis,
The Luis meter.
Luis, I know you're hot, but this is a little excessive.
don't inhale the smoke.
Luis! You can do it! You can make it! Freedom!
If you're trying to kill yourself, can you do it after you've delivered the amber?
It's all gone. Burnt to nothing.
Why is this so important to you?
There are things I must set right. But that is impossible now. It's all over, and I can't help them anymore.
Pull yourself together, Luis. Make more. You know how, just do it.
Luis is definitely a more cohesive character in the remake.
The ingredients are all here. In the
In the original, he's kind of a plot device.
Anytime.
Yeah, he doesn't exist long enough to be a character, but like... He's more...
He dies halfway through the game, and you meet him 3 times.
He's more instantly charming in the original, I will give him that.
Uh huh. Hey, got a smoke. Got gum.
You were looking for the president's daughter? How'd you know that? Psychic powers! Which isn't actually out of the realm of possibility for this series.
Yeah. Also, apparently, he used to be a cop in the original,
Yeah?
and then he was a researcher.
Yeah.
So just a full-on researcher, and this one is a little bit more sensible.
Also, if you don't know, the Red 9 was his grandfather's gun, which explains why he's so handy with one.
Well, it can work for the devil for all I care. As long as you get me out of here.
There's also that fun detail in if you shoot him too many times at the cabin, he kills you.
Oh, excuse me.
Adios, Leon. Nope.
Yes. This must have been something you missed. Maybe?
Yes.
Mmm. Gold ingot. See. Also, why can't I go in from up there, but okay.
Oh yeah, I'll unlock the...
Wario?
Here's the key. I must have dropped it.
No reaction.
Can you imagine someone getting stuck on that looking for a key? That's my first thought. Because
Yeah.
that's what I'd do if I wasn't paying attention.
I was waiting on him to say something afterwards, so I just walked up to the door and was like, oh, I see.
Not a friend. find them, and I will go grab the Ember. Wish me luck.
I do still think that this and the original don't use Lewis enough. He still has the same amount of appearances in this game as in the original. And the major difference is Leon doesn't seem to trust or like Lewis until 5 minutes before he dies.
I disagree with you here. I mean, now that Separate Ways is out, then yeah, he has enough appearances, but in the original, for sure. I'd say, if you don't know this, the theming, one of the themes of Leon in this game is people he thinks are good turned out to be not as cool, and then people he thinks are bad turn out to be not nearly as bad as he thinks they are.
Okay.
Point.
Really only just Krauser and Lewis.
It's a little excessive for back melee, but okay.
It's the same with Leon's just being, I gotta suplex this man right now.
It's best I got.
Leon easily could just kick them in the back of the head, but no, he has to suplex them.
I mean, they're parasite monster men. I'm pretty sure they need a little excessive force. I gotta find the other one, which is
You know
upstairs.
how Leon in the original just front kicks all the doors open?
Mm-hmm.
I realize he only does that animation in one situation. It's in the castle sewers when he kicks down a wall.
A raccoon.
In this game, not the original.
Yes, in this game is the only time he does a front kick.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure every melee attack he has in this game is a roundhouse. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I remember roundhousing people more.
This is... That wasn't that bad. All right, fully upgraded.
Oh, I think I remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, there's you know, the dual El Gigante fight in the lava pit.
Yeah.
There is dialogue for if Leon kills the armored one first.
I believe I've mentioned this with you. Also, there's the one with if you kill them both and without Lewis's dynamite. Oh no, okay. That's two separate instances. I know what you're talking about, but I actually know one you probably don't know about.
Uh-huh.
Which is if you whip out the infinite ammo rocket launcher and kill the El Gigante before Luis comes back, he's like, "Man, that was my big moment."
Yeah, I didn't do that. He didn't even get a chance to run away, because, again, I killed the armored one first.
What did he say in
Is
response to that?
Leon goes, now the naked one.
I mean, fair.
That's second the naked one. So yeah, I don't think it's possible to kill the armored one before the naked one, unless Lewis runs off. If you don't kill them fast enough, but that doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure he's just supposed to act as a decoy for the armored one until you kill the naked one in normal circumstances.
It's good that she knew how to use this one and only object. That also happened to be 1, 2, 3.
Be sure to get everything in this room before you,
Fair?
not before shooting that, just picking up the ink.
Fair. I'm pretty sure I got everything. Why did I do that?
That must be the
I also
See?
trying to think of things that we wanted to experiment with while I had the infinite ammo rocket launcher.
Here's a weird ask. and I know they're not really related, but who do you think got a better glow up, Verdugo in the base RE4 remake, or the Hunter in the Dead Space remake?
This. Would you?
What's improved about the Hunter?
6 years.
He gets a backstory.
Hell of a greeting. Ada.
Well, so does Verdugo.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
The Hunter also shows up in the mines, which he has a cameo in the mines, but he doesn't actually pursue you.
Better for close.
I will also
I
say in
think
the
on a gameplay level, I like the improvements to Verdugo's boss fights.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Lore, I think, is slightly done better with the Hunter, perhaps, because I do get Verdugo's, but
she's lost no matter what.
it's
If you
still sort of a side situation, I think.
if you remember in the Dead Space motion comic we watched, there was a guy that killed a nurse. That's the Hunter. There, basically, people had an assumption that Brent Harris
Right.
was the guy who killed the nurse, and then Mercer in the original mentions that he brought a patient up from the colony. So it's like, what patient would be brought up from the colony? Who else? Who could actually physically make the trip at that time? And I mean, you've seen Dead Space Extraction. You know how hectic that was. There's no way they would be sending any other patients at that point. So an implication became actual canon. That's pretty cool.
Leon.
But I do like how, if anything, the lore set up about the devout worshiper of Salazar has turned into U3. And he really, you can tell by looking at him, he's an intelligent creature. Versus the other Verdugo, which just seems to be listening to orders for the most part.
The only thing the black cloaked monster does in Leon's campaign is he grabs Ashley
And Gong have the same symbol. Seems simple enough.
and takes her to the ritual in the
Yeah.
throne room.
Also, listen to music. I recognize this music somewhere.
It's the castle battle music from the original game.
E. I caught something you didn't.
I noticed it. I just didn't know if it wasn't if it was already in this game or not. I just didn't mention it because I was too worried about the drill showing up.
Oh my god, the drill! It's a drill, Sam! Okay, let me turn around, please.
It's a drill with extra pointy bits. Also, this is definitely a better situation than in the original, because in the original it's just, oh no, Ashley's in danger. That's when you're the one behind the drill.
Yeah. Also, I will one say, having the drill being driven by like a tiny man is pretty funny, and it's probably
It was two people for some reason.
if you haven't watched the Labyrinth, but that might be a reference to the Labyrinth because the exact same scenario happens in that movie.
Yeah.
Running tra la la.
Okay. Now for the second ingredient.
Oh no, knife-proof glass.
It's definitely nice seeing Luis get the serum made,
And just showing that he has a lab instead of just saying he's a scientist.
but we don't know where the amber is being stored right now.
We never see him get it.
Yeah.
It might have genuinely been up his ass this whole time. All right,
Do you remember what the
let me try.
suppress-
I will try to focus a bit more. You can still talk. I'm just.
Okay. Do you remember what the parasite suppressant?
Not the time. Shit. Never mind. I'm sorry. That I do not want to talk too much over this. My bad. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Oh, great, I can't.
Well, you have another one.
I know, but I need... It's not gonna last for too long.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, your question again?
Do you remember what the parasite suppressant was in the original?
What was it?
Pills.
Yeah? And?
It's just a bottle of pills.
Well, you know what pills are, right?
What?
That's just plants grounded up into a fine powder and then compressed.
Yes.
Which isn't that much different from how, like... This is technically a pill, it's just in a small tube.
I know, but it's also injected directly into your blood. It doesn't have to be, digested until a tiny bit.
There are several different forms of digestion. One of my melatonin, you have to keep underneath your tongue and you have to melt it into your mouth because it's easier for the chemicals to get into your brain when it's right there underneath it.
I'm just saying, it seems the injection in this game seems a bit more fast-acting type. I don't know. Just the fact is like, oh, we have anti-parasite pills just lying around, even though the cult would never want anything like that existing.
When you say
So-
lying around, are you sure Luis didn't make them?
Yeah, but they just look like they're in a clinical bottle that he bought from the fucking store.
Well, he is technically a pharmacist to some degree.
I don't know. It just seemed more. The injection seems a little bit more. I made this offhand, like we're literally doing right now.
Also, I'm pretty sure we don't even see Luis and Ada talk in the original, do we?
We do, in separate ways. But they added the conversations to the main game in this version.
Yeah, see, that's just too many.
That's
Why is my shotgun not reloaded?
Nice.
Well, you were the tough one. You not so bad, but I can deal with that. Also, I'm out of shotgun, which is fine. Ooh.
Alright,
Oh, that was really fast. Alright, so I'm gonna do what I was recommending you were gonna do. I was going to get their helmets off and then use the flashbang here, or just the grenade.
Uh-huh. Well, when I flashbanged them, I thought it was a grenade.
Just gonna go ahead and use this one. Oh, come on. Ooh!
Hey, one died.
Yeah. So yeah, this is what I would have done. I would have fought them back here.
That makes sense. Oh,
No chance. No worries. And hey, one of them dropped me a green herb, yes!
awesome.
What you want? That's right. Yeah, there were so many ways you could have handled this better.
Go look. Oh, their legs were hanging in the air, but they were doing their dying animation that makes them crawl.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Wasting my health, damn it. That was funnier. Did you see her hand drag across the bus?
I was looking at her head. I had some funny situations with corpse bits flopping around in chunks because I used the infinite rocket launcher. Just stuff is mingling with itself that it shouldn't be doing.
I'm stupid. Sometimes I have to be you. Also, I didn't start my timer.
No, you leave the silver.
I guess
All
I
you
can,
need is the gold one.
I guess I can sell that?
One ingredient left.
No,
Maybe.
that's one of your ingredients. You needed gold.
Some new goods that might interest you.
Or the wine and the gold, or the wine in there.
Well,
So I said I was gonna do this, but I have no idea if I can actually...
your eyes, that's the way to be.
I have no idea if I can actually accomplish that. I'm just gonna sell these.
Valuable,
Alright.
do you, my I'll buy it at a high price.
Alright, what can I buy?
we-
That's simple.
We've been saving that one for the right customer.
Alright. Power.
Dazzled, are you?
My plan is to blow him up as best I can.
Oh,
So-
yeah, the red cloak.
Let's see if I even have any ammo. No, of course I don't.
Thank you.
But I do have spinel.
I've got something new for you. You can't go wrong with that. Listen.
Also, of course it's only two. Of course it's only two.
It's pretty powerful.
Not really. I mean, it knocks...
I mean, hopefully it will be once you start upgrading it like you are.
It has already been upgraded power-wise, at least. But, my worry is I don't have full health. And there are going to be monsters in that courtyard. What I'm hoping I can do is I can just knock him down, switch my submachine gun, just unload on him, and if he gets back up, just reload and keep doing. That's my plan.
At least he doesn't run all the way to a Gatling gun this time.
Last one should be in a room accessible from the castle wall. You bring them all to the top of the wall. You'll have your amber. Oh, and here's some more info I recovered about that old rock. Sending it now.
He's looking. Oh yeah, there's fish in here. You can heal with them.
Yeah. You can also just sell them.
I mean, yes. Watch as Ada fucking swallows a fish whole.
Oh shit, I found an image. I need to remind...
There's a blue velvet behind you on the.
Shut up. Shut it.
Mister, doesn't look at the map for treasure.
Well, one, you could have just let me done that, and two, shut up. I remembered a thing.
You're walking away.
Oh my fucking god. I can't find this shit. Oh my god. Okay, I found... I found something else, but... save it.
Oh, you. Okay.
What?
You sent a request via Cash App. I thought you were gonna send it via Facebook Messenger.
Yep. Okay, I found it. I found the thing that I've been looking for years, and now I found it, and now you could finally understand it. So here's the new one I found. It just sent it to you.
Waiting. There's your money for now.
Thank you, sir.
But assure you, Sir Integra, the sacrificial photo of your toes is essential for releasing straight level 0.
And this is the new one. I want you to think of every moment Integra smoked a cigar, and especially the one where she put one in her mouth, did not light it, and then just dropped it. Every time she like took it for granted.
Mental
And
gen?
just look at that image was stuck in my head every time.
Got some rare things on
Sales stranger.
Thank you.
Go fuck that Integra bitch.
It's so funny.
She makes no
Who is this ugly man?
It's so funny how Jan Valentine has not changed in between the Bane series and the abridged. There's no difference.
I saw Christian sent me some images of AI generated fuck, what's her name?
Oh, by the way, I can start this in the courtyard. I didn't know if you did.
I didn't. I was up on the balcony.
Couldn't just let me through, could you? Boys.
Sup, fucker? Oh shit, it doesn't knock him over.
That's fine enough. I also should have. See if I can make. Yes. Okay. Okay. This can
God,
work.
what the fuck is her name again?
Integra.
No.
Ada.
No.
Whose name?
Hellthing. It's the other Saris. My bad. Oh, did that interrupt you?
Yeah, it looks like it did.
Alright, that's 2 monsters. That's a really cool detail I like.
Don't distract
That
me
is
too
the-
hard. What's the detail?
If the cloaked guy runs out of enemies to turn, he turns himself.
Yeah. Okay.
Fish.
You know, I'm just gonna.
Go find him.
I'm gonna let these guys come to me because you know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A clean strike.
There definitely seems to be a range to their aggro.
The cloaked guy?
No. First, let me come up here.
At least I can still fall off ladders. Oh. There's a cacophony going on down here.
Here, catch. Hey, buddy.
I think he's all that's left.
No, there's another one.
He just throw it at the stairs.
Yes, he did. I did not hurt you enough to kill you. What happened?
A really good headshot.
He didn't turn anyone. What the hell? Oh, yeah, he definitely did. Well, this is fine.
I think he turned himself.
I don't know. But I'm so deep in this maze that any enemy that has to come to me is gonna have to finesse. Okay, come on.
Centipede bitch.
There's another one coming for sure. Excuse me.
Yeah, he's not chanting anymore. I think he's gone.
Yep. You're right. But I'm also kind of cornered now.
Dang. Yeah, that's a bad.
Oh, that ain't him. Oh, that's another one.
Oh, that
Oh.
was him.
What? Well, he was
That's
really... That was really dark.
Oh,
Also, I just realized something else. How did that happen?
okay. What's that?
He shot me through...
Yeah, he did it again.
You're... If I had a flashbang to spare, I would. Tony, get the boulder.
Yeesh.
Alright.
Time to do some cleanup.
This is how you do it, one style. Alright. So there's one up there. Right there.
Now, where are the others?
It's like the most unenthusiastic interrogation. Where are the others?
Okay, so another thing I will say. You know the series I've been talking about where that I'm saying we're gonna do after Destiny, right? There's a character who speaks in pure monotone, and he has the most threatening aura I've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
So in season 2, there's a guy that the bad guys want to kill, and he's confused why, but he's like, he knows something. If we want to live, we have to know what he knows. Did you do or say anything that might get you killed? And he's like, I didn't do anything. I wasn't doing anything. I did nothing. Well, actually, I saw my old college professor at a bar, but we was drunk. What did he say to you? He was drunk. What did he say to you? Jimmy D. Shell is a fat man. It doesn't mean anything, right? I googled it and it didn't mean anything. And then he goes, "You googled it and someone tried to kill you. I suggest no one Googles anything from now on." But no, I mean, she wasn't that bad in the movie. What little we saw of her, it was in the movie, right?
Swear it was just 2 lines. It's not enough to go on.
Yeah, I know, but like what we got is I get the feeling this is her first time voice acting, and that's why. If I had to make an assumption.
Other than it's not a good choice.
The only reason I can think of as to why.
It's Capcom's weird fixation of, oh, they have to look like their voice actor, otherwise it doesn't matter.
No, I think it's because she's Chinese and they haven't cast a Chinese woman to play Ada Wong ever.
My point being that all the other voice actors in the remakes have had to look like their actors. And I just think that's, yes.
No!
And I just don't, yes.
Luis's actor looks nothing like him. Leon's actor
then I
looks
don't-
nothing like him. It's called a facial model. Also, oh, he had a cape and that fell off. That's what happened.
Yeah, where his head thing was affixed.
Now that's a thing I can add on to, and I'll have to find gold medallions for that.
But yeah, I don't know.
Easy peasy.
Just because it's more authentic that you actually got a Chinese woman doesn't mean that you tricked a good one.
Well, I also told you that the actor for Ada in the remake is actually the motion capture artist in all the movies. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of progression that was left out.
I'd say it's a big step forward, but also a big step back. So it's a neutral.
It's alright.
I appreciate the attempts, but I'm not thrilled with the results.
Can we also compare the fact that Ikora Rey had a voice actor swap and no one even knew because it was that good?
The last ingredient.
Yeah.
Mind you, the original voice actor was a celebrity who was famous with Nathan Fillion because they were both in Firefly. So, she wasn't no one. Got about 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I still have some unfinished business to take care of.
Yeah, screw it.
Yeah, just compare Ada talking to herself like she does in RE6. And there's just an energy to it that is missing here.
To me, it's like, if a character talks and they have a tone of voice, you should be able to tell something about them with that.
Because Ada in the original is
Sorry,
more of a sure of herself character.
my little helper.
She's pretty full of it most times. The only times that she isn't is when she's pretending to be a civvy in RE2. Even then, she does seem pretty sure of herself in some areas. But 4 and 6, she's just someone who seems like she's always in control.
Technically, we don't really get real character development for her until 6, and even then, like, it's kind of eh. She dates Leon, I guess.
Leon.
Also, that Death Island came out and no one talked about it.
You haven't.
Yeah, not a soul. I still need to see if it's available at Target.
Babysitting's tough, huh?
Yes, I don't know if it's good. I already have the other CG movies, so I'm just gonna get it anyway. It's also really distracting that I think everyone in it has their old CG movie models except Jill.
You've
She
mentioned
looks-
this.
Yeah, it just looks really weird.
We also watched, I believe we all both watched a video that's like, Jill is not the same person anymore.
Yes.
And
Agreed.
I don't know if I dislike the new Jill, but like, you know.
I don't know. I mean, Jill is a fundamentally different person from what she was in the original RE1 too.
I'm not getting anything yet, just gonna...
What's going on here? I can't figure it out at all. That's what I was about to say.
Barry, you're always so eager.
Enrico!
There are terrible demons.
Yeah, RE1 Jill is a lot less assertive sounding than RE3 Jill, and it's the same voice actress, just the delivery got that much better.
If I recall, in the best ending for RE1 is Rebecca like doing gymnastics in front of Chris, and Chris is just checking her out.
No, what?
Like, she's on the plane and she's like relaxing or something, you know?
No.
There's one where I remember or something. I don't fucking remember, man.
And the endings where you save the other characters, if you save both, it's always Chris sitting there with his shirt off and Jill is asleep, resting her head on his shoulder. Chris looks to the other character. If it's Barry, he's inspecting his magnum, and I forget what Rebecca is doing. And then he smiles and then looks out into the sunrise.
Where are these people? Where the hell are these people?
The goddamn walls. Oh.
I just love how my foot connects with her face and that you hear that crack. Oh, it's in here. I'm stupid.
You still need to play the Railgun games with me.
Yeah, because they got some good lore. Maybe.
Yeah, they do. The revisionist version of some of the plots are a little weird.
Then again, a lot of the games that take place in between that time are a little weird. Like, Operation Raccoon City is like, we met Leon and Jill and
Nikolai.
Sherry. Like, we met the survivors and we chose not to kill them. Yay.
I think Jill in that situation is not that group. I think that's a DLC campaign.
If I recall, I saw a cutscene of just Leon and Claire. No, I meant Claire, by the way. And Sherry just in a group in front of Operation Raccoon
Yeah.
soldiers,
I
and it's
don't
like,
know if that game is canon anymore.
No.
If it ever was.
absolutely not. Okay.
Interesting.
It's probably going to be the same like every other
Beetle.
time there's a clock, a code.
Unless it changes per difficulty.
It didn't for the other.
Oh, I don't think you read
Oh.
this one.
No, I did not.
Alright. April, 9 years ago since my awakening, I have received a written petition from Mendez. He wants me to forgive the servant who foolishly ran away. He does not understand it is not a matter of forgiveness or unforgiveness. Only my noble pursuit matters, for which countless sacrifices were required, and honor for all who dwell in the land of our master. Besides, it would be impossible for me to remove it from my body now. She implants her prey with a part of herself, manipulating their consciousness and trapping them in a waking nightmare. They are bent to her will no matter how far they try to flee. The only way to truly escape the torment is to kill her, so the entity within her prey dies too. It is, after all, made up of specialized cells which can survive on their own, yet none are bound enough to my hound, my placenta, down. Placenta?
Huh. So
Placenta.
that's the Black Cloak. It's also a girl.
Good to know.
So I guess the one we fight in the jail's a guy?
I guess it's really hard to tell.
Because I do
They
believe
could both be women. They could both be women for all we know.
I got the feeling
Unless-
I got the feeling that because you get a monocle from one of them. It's not really a
Blue butterfly.
feminine thing.
Yeah, I guess that one should be the male then.
Okay. Skull beetle.
There's one more you don't have.
Lizard.
Lizard.
I don't know how you determine the order. I guess walking.
You follow the footsteps from the beginning of the room.
I'm too impatient.
You don't even have the right.
Lizard. First try!
Chapter over.
I like how she just holds it, and then it doesn't crumple to dust in her hand because it's a dead thing.
It reminds me of the stupid puzzle in RE1 where you take a bee and a fake bee from like a lure case and an insect case, and then you put the bee in the insect case,
The amber.
and then somehow the bee comes to life and attacks you.
I'm trying to remember which one that was. I think I did that. Also, you say somehow, but zombies.
Yeah, but animals don't. Yes and no. It's weird. Because T-virus infected animals don't always exhibit zombie-isms. Sometimes they just get really big.
Ready? Salute.
I like how all the ingredients that we had, we just, like, the bottle, the butterfly, and we just hand it to him in one swoop.
We still need to find a way to get that thing out of you.
Also, yeah, apparently we're infected, but we don't have the traditional parasite in us. We have whatever this thing gives us.
They're like seeds or eggs.
Mm-hmm. It's a different kind of hallucination.
I don't understand. It should be working by now.
Once the parasite is sedated, you can give me back that damn stone.
I can't leave you here. Not like this.
Spare me. I'll be fine. You got another promise to keep.
For real, spare me. I don't want to die here.
Right. But you come find me.
Ada's thing in the original timeline is she's definitely manipulative, and she's willing to do anything to survive, and is very tough at it. Umbrella Chronicles shows her self-managed, practically crippled, escaping Raccoon City. Wesker's like, oh, you didn't get the sample, I guess we won't save you. And then she's like, I got the fucking sample. It's like, well, you can get out with that chopper. Here's a grappling gun.
Alright, let me save.